What is up, Theta homies? So we're gonna dive into the new partner with Theta Network, how they're affiliated with a new, just I feel like big umbrella for the whole blockchain future. So we're gonna talk about more of the blockchain association. So starting here on X, we're gonna see that. Starting off with Mitchell, we're gonna see thrilled to join blockchain association. As a native blockchain protocol in digital asset space, Theta Network is looking forward to collaborating with DC policymakers, crafting favorable regulatory frameworks, and staying ahead of regulation that might impact their tokenomics, staking models, validator operations, partnerships, and more. So overall, it's nice seeing that Theta Network is going to be joining, I believe, the force when it comes to policy making and just like crypto in general when it comes to the future and how policies are going to be implemented. Especially nice to know that Theta Network does have these patents in place, and if they're going to work with this company that is going to help with the United States when it comes to just how tokenomics are going to be implemented, I feel like that's just a plus. But again, none of the videos are financial advice. Comment anything you would like down below. Just going on to additionally with Blockchain Association, we're going to dive into their article as well as who they are. Blockchain Association continues to grow. They're thrilled to welcome their newest members, Moonshot and Theta Network. These teams are building the future of crypto and joining us and to engage in critical policy discussions in Washington, D.C. of the United States. Again, this was posted on October 21st of 2025. This other post same day. Going on to the part with Theta Network, it provides decentralized cloud and blockchain infrastructure for AI, media, and entertainment. They're joining Blockchain Association to ensure policymakers understand the role of decentralized networks and the value of responsible innovation in cloud infrastructure. So again, I feel like this is just the next part for like evolution when it comes to just infrastructure, society in general, when it comes to quicker access to certain things, for when it comes to like, for example, the AI chatbots, like with all these sports teams. Theta Network has really grown into like the Houston Rockets, the Philadelphia Union, the San Jose Earthquakes, and so many more teams that I haven't mentioned, but there's just so many partners. I feel like that is the next frontier for just quicker access, information, and receiving information, or even just general payments. I feel like is the next step, because the internet, everything's a lot faster than what it used to be like 10 years ago. So we shall see as to how these updates and policies are going to be implemented. I still believe by 2030 things should be pretty much like settled when it comes to like crypto, and blockchain is probably going to be more of a norm, but again, that's just my own opinion. Going on to Theta Network as well, they're mentioning that they're excited to share a major milestone, that Theta Labs has officially joined the ranks of Blockchain Association, the leading U.S. nonprofit organization dedicated to promoting a pro-innovation policy environment for digital assets. I guess if you want to hover over this, it says the unified voice of the crypto industry, and the industry is hiring. So if you want to see the career in blockchain.us, you're more than welcome to. They are verified, so it's kind of nice to see that other platforms recognize this page as a legit source, is from my understanding when it comes to X, when it has these different color check marks. And of course, we're going to dive into this Medium article, really dissect as to what they have in store for us. But before going on to that, I do want to mention of our sponsor of Theta Forum. So just a quick message from them. Theta Forums, you're able to have community questions, have answers by the community for the community. You can see there are different type of categories that are listed here, and it tells you what kind of date it was posted. Different directories, meaning there's different aspects of Theta Network that you can probably ask. For example, there's just a couple from the beginning you can see here: Theta Network Forum, Theta Edge Cloud Forum, Theta Drop Forum, so on and so forth. You're more than welcome to check out all the links down below in the description for this post right here. In addition to that, you can see all the other tabs right here as well: Theta Edge Cloud, Theta Network, Theta Drops website, Guardian Monitor, Theta Con, Mobile Edge Node download. So if you do want to sign up or log in, there is that page up here on the top right. If you want to add your email, so you'll be added to the list. I'm sure you'll get notifications when there's new posts or anything like that. But overall, like I said, check out that link down below for Theta Forums. Thank you, Theta Forums, for sponsoring this video. Now back onto the other video. So now going on to this Medium article, we're going to see the headline: Theta joins Blockchain Association, the leading U.S. blockchain policy organization. The Blockchain Association is the leading U.S. nonprofit organization dedicated to promoting a pro-innovation policy environment for the digital asset economy. They work with their members to educate policymakers about blockchain technology and its ability to pave the way for more secure, competitive, and consumer-friendly digital marketplace. Their mission is to advance the future of crypto in the United States, promoting the potential of blockchain technology and sharpening the policies that ensure its success. Some of the key activities in the Blockchain Association includes educating policymakers in Washington and beyond the blockchain and digital asset technology, advocating for pro-innovation regulatory framework, and working to ensure that the legislation or regulation does not stifle in the technology's potential, providing its members with policy analysis, briefings, visits to the Capitol Hill, and input into regulatory proposals, facilitating working groups with many subsectors of the industry, including DeFi, DePin, stablecoins, Layer 1 and 2, self-custody, capacity, etc., to build consensus and shape industry-wide positions. So really helping policymakers and those who may not be too familiar with crypto, really tying that or building that bridge together with crypto and policymakers, really leading them into understanding as to what this all is. Some advantages for Theta itself for joining this organization and how it's going to advance their ecosystem for Theta. Some of them including influence and voice. By aligning with the Blockchain Association, Theta Labs gains a seat at the table where policy is being shaped. As a regulation and public policy around blockchain and tokens evolve, being part of the conversation gives them the opportunity to help shape the evolution rather than simply react. Regulatory clarity and favorable policy frameworks benefit not just them as a company, but the broader Theta ecosystem. Token holders, partners, developers, and users all stand to gain from more predictable and innovation-friendly regulatory environment. So I feel like that's maybe another reason why other organizations may not be investing so heavily on Theta, just because there's maybe some uncertainty as to how blockchain is used, or even what Theta Network really is still, that some companies may not understand. So I feel like really defining what the purpose is and helping those who may not understand, taking the time and showing them how this works and connects and how it could potentially lead to more profit, I feel like could be just a plus. Again, it just takes some time when you're trying to reestablish or grow some sort of infrastructure, especially when it comes to like a new dawn is what I would say. The Blockchain Association offers its members access to policy briefings, legal regulatory updates, working groups, and industry peers. This means that they can stay ahead of the developments, contribute insight, and collaborate with others in the same industry. And overall, what is next? Joining the Blockchain Association reflects their confidence in the future of the US blockchain space, and they're committed to contributing to the development of the policy and standards. We're excited about the opportunities ahead, and they're looking forward to working alongside the Blockchain Association and its members to help shape a more innovative and decentralized digital future. It reassures people as to what this partnership truly is. Just really, again, just tying the blockchain and the real world and implementing them together. So I'm hoping this is going to be a nice bridge. Hopefully that Theta is going to be adopted into more businesses, companies, maybe even into the US government themselves. But again, we never know where this way may go. None of the videos are financial advice again. If you want to highlight some things here, I feel like it's going to be pretty helpful for Blockchain Association in general. When you go onto their page, here's the one that we mentioned early on. So if you want to take a quick pause, and again, all the links you'll see in the video are down below. When you go onto their page, I went to their About Us. So again, just something quick. It says they are the leading nonprofit organization dedicating to promoting a pro-innovation policy environment for the digital asset economy. Why do they exist? Because a new digital world demands representation, guidance, and community. And who do they serve? The leaders of the industry advancing a more and open democratic digital future for all. So here's just a little bit of a, looks like a keynote speaker at this policy summit. This is their vision, is a no more decentralized world, and here's their mission: advance the future of crypto in the United States by promoting the potential of blockchain tech and shaping policy that ensures its success. So here, if you want to join, looks like there's some sort of membership, but altogether we shall see as to how this partnership will grow. I feel like being a part of this is going to be pretty helpful in the future when you understand how things are going to be regulated, policies are going to be made. It's basically the rules for crypto. So I feel like if everything falls in line and everyone is just listening to each other and understanding, and Theta Network follows all these policies and rules that are going to be implemented, I feel like there's just going to be just more potential for Theta Network to be adopted everywhere else, kind of like what I mentioned. But again, we never know. We shall see. Until the next video, guys, thank you so much for always watching these videos. I really am looking forward to seeing what comes for the rest of the year of 2025. But overall, that's all I really have for today's video, guys. Thank you so much if you're an OG viewer and subscriber and coming back to the channel. Would not be here without you. If you're a new viewer, though, trying to find as much Theta news, updates, NFTs, or any kind of Theta partnerships, please hit that like and subscribe button. Check out all the links down below in the description for all the links that I posted in this video, as well as staking your Theta tokens to my Guardian node. Either way, help out my channel, help the Theta Network, but overall help yourselves out. Earn as much T-Fuel passively as possible and utilize it however you want on Theta Drop, Open Theta, any of the subchains on Theta Network, or just withdrawing it back to your wallet. Really am excited for the future of Theta Network, future partners, any collaborations, businesses, things like that. I'm still going to be optimistic. Of course, that's the reason why this channel is still growing and people are still subscribing to the channel and people are still staking. So I'm glad to say that there's still hundreds of thousands of Theta tokens on my Guardian node. I am also thankful for the sponsors that are coming onto the channel. I also would not be here without you guys, so thank you very much. Really am looking forward to the future of Theta, though. Until the next Theta video, till the next Theta update, it is your boy Justinpacete, so try to keep up. Alright, deuces.